Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Fringe. Justin Trudeau, his hubris knows no bounds. Now, I'm sorry for the chuckling. I just find this so funny. This is going to be a great video. Grab your popcorn because boy, is he stretching the truth on this one. And I'm so happy we get to talk about something positive and funny for a change. Um, and don't worry, we're not showing any clips. We're not showing Trudeau's voice. You don't have to hear his nasty voice. I want to talk a little bit about what's happening in the Trudeau government. Now, this last month in politics has been absolutely nuts. And it's been nuts before everybody leaves for their summer break from Parliament. Of course, all the politicians are gone for the summer, but that doesn't stop politics, especially here on Unacceptable Fringe. But what we've seen is documents coming out supporting Chinese interference. We've seen, I guess, at risk or vulnerable MPs that are questionable at this point that we're not allowed to know anything about. We've seen Jagmeet Singh's hypocrisy take new folds when it comes to his stance on the Trudeau government, despite propping them up. But what we haven't seen is Justin Trudeau playing out the role of drama teacher once again and trying to convince everybody that, hey, he's still loved in Canada, even though he's a complete tool and doesn't know what he's doing. Let's take a look. Oh, here we go. Let's take a look at good old friend of the channel, Marty up north. Probably to most ridiculous, or I'm assuming this is supposed to say the most, but probably the most ridiculous propaganda yet from the Prime Minister's office. As if a 14-year-old kid wrote, "Please honor your commitment." The Liberals are getting really desperate. Now, what are we talking about? Well, this letter that Justin... Oh, dear God. I'm going to say it is allegedly fabricated. I mean, this does not look like the writing of a young child, though they try to make it look that way. This looks like a AI-generated font. Again, speculation, guys. This could be legitimate, but... you could check the name of the school. Justin Trudeau tweeting out, "Penny, I couldn't agree more. Foods with a apostrophe S. Food's pretty important to doing your best in school. We're going to make sure kids across the country have meals at school, whether they can bring their own or not, just like your school's food program does. Thanks for the letter." Now, this is, of course, in reply to Justin Trudeau's food school program, which, ironically, this letter just happens to show up right after they make that announcement. Well, let's take a look at the letter in depth, shall we? I'm sorry. It's just so funny. I'm Penny. I'm trying to see. I go to Numberland Regional High School, or Northumberland, sorry, Regional High School, and my friends go to the lunch program. Sorry, it's hard to read when it's not zoomed in. Twitter, for some reason, when you click on these things, Twitter zooms it out. I'm actually waiting on new glasses coming, so forgive me. My sight is failing me in my age, but here we go. It helps them when they need a healthy, delicious, and free meal. I'm in grade 9, and I can really see the positive impact this program has on my friends and the students here. Again, the spelling is questionable with the grammar being used here in a different rhetoric. This program is extremely important for a variety of reasons. Firstly, again, I would wonder if, again, this is in fact a grade 9 student using the word firstly, it provides easy access to food, something many students need. Many spelt with an 8. Again, I know you guys probably can't see this too well on the screen, but it says here with many, M8NY. Many students need. We need food to learn and get through the day properly as well. Some kids don't have access to healthy foods either, and the program provides that. These are all the reasons to invest in this. We ask your government to honor its commitment to $200 million per year for 5 years to develop a national school food program. We ask that you start to invest in school food in budget 2024. Sincerely, Penny, grade 9, Northumberland Regional High School. Again, the last name is blurred out. I get it. I get it. Um, it's crazy. The spelling versus the dialogue. Like, this sounds to me like it was written by somebody who writes Trudeau's speeches by saying, firstly, which again would sound like something that a liberal would write. But it says it provides access to food. It does this, it does that. Please implement this into your budget. That to me does not sound like a child reaching out or even a teenager reaching out. This sounds like a generated speech that was put together. Of course, anti-tax are coming out in the comments. Why did Canadian grade 9 students penny spell honor as honor? This was produced by a PR firm, likely from the US. Again, honor in Canada is spelled with a U. This is very concerning. Justin Trudeau's ego, again, really cool account on Twitter, follow that. This is, of course, a real letter, and Penny is using my party language like the word invest, which I use daily to gaslight Canadians. It's purely a coincidence. I mean, how can you... Is this written by Amy Swimson's daughter by chance? And again, coming to a National Post article. It's saying, and Jack Dan coming in, another great Twitter account to follow. Go check out Jack. You want us to believe a high school girl writes like this? Of course, again, I would question the education level with the spelling mistakes. The grammar's on point. Like the discussion points are on point to what, again, you would expect something to generate. But the spelling, you're telling me that no teacher checked that before sending it to the Prime Minister's office? Petrified COVID parent, another fantastic Twitter account to follow. This is definitely real. It sounds exactly like Holly Britton's daughter. Again, I am not. I am not coming out until Trump says sorry for January 6th. I mean, everyone can afford food in a prosperous nation. 25% poverty rate because of you. You make me sick. Go away. Zoltan coming out for compassion's sake. This is the handwriting of Deputy Prime Minister Crystia Freeland. Again, you wrote a letter to yourself, posted it on X, and said, wow, look at me serving myself. Looks like your lunch is already on us. P.S. Canadians have enough of your baloney. I mean, that is a classic Ace of Spades tweet there. Again, Wiretap Media, another great outlet. God, they're all right at the top for you guys to check out. Go check out all these accounts. Did you keep your hands to yourself this time? Is she in grade 9? How could she send a handwritten letter to the PM? I'm sure a handwritten letter from me would not make it to his desk. This is either a fake letter or it has been solicited. Of course, Evia Chipiak retweeting out, what a farce. Shall we start a pool for Penny to identify herself? I'll put in $500. Let's get Penny a little college fund going. She is going to need it. I mean, this, guys, is Trudeau stroking his ego. This is just a falsely, I'm going to say allegedly falsely generated letter, because again, you would think that if a student did this and if Justin Trudeau really stood behind it, he's got the name of the school, they have the unblurred last name of the student. Why wouldn't Justin Trudeau invite them to, say, take a photo op or do something to talk about this lunch program that he is so heavily invested in to make sure that kids are fed, because they've outpriced every family from affording natural groceries. While that isn't funny, the idea that Trudeau thinks that we would believe that this is a real letter from a grade 9 student. I mean, if I'm proven wrong, I'll eat my shorts, but let me tell you something. I find it so laughably funny. And I thought that you guys could use a laugh too. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you believe the letter is legitimate? Do you believe that it's real? Give me your thoughts. Will the real Penny please stand up? If it's your first time here, I hope this video has earned your subscription. While you're at it, make sure to click your bell for notifications. Join us live every single Friday here on the channel for Friday Night Fringe, our infamous live show event that streams every single week starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, here on the channel, where we go over everything that's happened this week in the world of politics, everything coming up in the week ahead. I got to stop laughing just to just to wrap up and say I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a great rest of your day. I know I'm going to spend my whole day giggling my ass off. Have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one.